So, just go over some of my games. Talking doesn't really help then. Yeah. So, Sonic Colors. I think it's cooperative in some formation. I've never actually played it, so I don't really know, but it's part of my co-op games. And I hear Sonic Colors is good, but the remake, this remake apparently dropped the ball on some things, so... But I don't know how true that is. Then we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. I've played other games in the series. I think there was one They Go Through Time. And this has 6 players for, it. Yeah, TMNT is always fun. Very enjoyable. Highly recommend them. I've watched people on YouTube play it as well, and it seems like a very fun game. At some point, me and Damoon are going to get 4 other people, and we will be playing through it, but for now, it sits unplayed. And then the Cowabunga Collection, which has some multiplayer turtle stuff in it. It's all beat-em-up games, but I enjoy it. It has the one I like where they go through time. I think it has 2 versions of it as well. 4 players. Decent. I enjoy it. If you like beat-em-ups, you'll probably like this one. Starlink. Have not played it. The games I'm going to show you at first are games I have not completed. So it's co-op. You fly around in spaceships. Never played it yet. I think it's good. At some point I'll play it. Probably get D-Moon or Melina to join me. Minecraft. You know, I was looking through my games, because for me, I have a whole shelf of multiplayer games, so when people come over and be like, hey, multiplayer, here's everything. Here's my co-op, fighting, gun games, racing, whatever you want. Hi. And going through that, I found out I have 4 or 5 copies of Minecraft. I have the Switch version, the PS4 version, I might have the PS3 version, and the Xbox One version. As well, I also have the Java and Bedrock edition. So I have so many Minecrafts. If anyone comes over, whether they want to play it on Switch, PS4, Xbox One, computer, whatever, I got you covered. But Minecraft. Good game. Like, I think everyone at this point knows Minecraft. It's fun. I have yet to beat the Ender Dragon, so it is not yet actually complete. Yeah, good stuff. Alright, sorry about that. New Saturday stream after Grounded. You haven't beaten the Ender Dragon? No. I have so many times in Minecraft started playing and then just stopped partial way through. I haven't even played since a few of the current updates. It's one of those games where I get into it and then just like other things come up, which is a problem. Like I said, if you look behind me, I have a wall of media, games, movies, and whatnot. And heck, over here, you even have board games and whatnot. The shelf of my multiplayer games is outside the room. At the current moment, not enough space in here. But yeah, there's a lot of games where I've played, and then something has come up, and I've stopped. But moving right along. Yeah, Minecraft is on the docket. I know you, Vinny, want to play with me, so I'll get a small group together at some point, and we'll go through Minecraft. And you can carry me to the end. And I'll finally beat it, and be able to put all versions into my completed multiplayer games. Miitopia. I played it a little bit. It's fun. It's interesting. I didn't play it enough to get an overall, like, thought of it one way or another. It's not multiplayer. Why are you in I thought you were... Never mind, it's not multiplayer. I thought it was multiplayer. It's apparently not multiplayer. Salem, deal with this. Are you multiplayer? Katamari Reroll, a classic game. It's something to do with either co-op or versing. I haven't played... I've played through it a bit. It's fun if you like rolling up things. I like the genre of eating things, consuming things, or getting things so that you get bigger and can get more stuff. So it's a good time. Am I the only one who puts media game console on game console in alphabetical order? No. I do it too. If you look right behind me, you can see PS3 is like here, goes into PS4, and then it goes into Xbox One or PSP games, and then original Xbox, Xbox 360, Xbox One, PC, and then goes back into movies. Also in alphabetical, also in alphabetical. My non-multiplayer games are just alphabetical, and just by console. My multiplayer games are alphabetical by genre and by console. So I have all the co-op GameCube or NES to SNES to Wii, GameCube, Wii, Switch, DS. No, those are multiplayer. Something like that. Yeah, that's the dream life to look at. Yes, it is a lot though. I literally am in the process of moving this out so I can just have another shelf here just to put all my non-multiplayer games in this room. Because I still have a small box of games, it's a big box, of games that are not on the shelf yet. But like, yeah, if you ever want media, this is where you go. This is why I love physical. Because also just look at this. Look at that wall. Of all my GameCube games, you can see starting... There you have the... Where are we? You have SNES, N64, GameCube, to Wii, to Wii U, to Switch, DS, 3DS, PlayStation 1. Everything is in order, but anyways, that's getting off topic. Going back to the multiplayer games. Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. I have not played this one yet, but I do like the Warriors franchise. Hyrule Warrior, which is probably somewhere here. Probably in this pile, because this is co-op as well. Hyrule Warrior, yeah, there it is. They're fun. I like the series. It's just running up and mashing buttons, but I still like it. And then we have Fire Emblem Warriors, which is before Fire Emblem Three Kingdoms. Three Hopes? Three Hopes, I think, takes place around the Fire Emblem Three Kingdoms game, whereas this one is kind of a mishmash of a lot of them. The other ones. Still fun. I've played this a little bit more. Like I said, good stuff. If you like just running up and mashing buttons to attack, it's pretty fun. Balan Wonderland, really weird. Played a bit, got fed up because I lost when you die, you lose the costume you're wearing, and I lost the costume that I needed to progress, and I did not want to go back, so I'm like, I'm done. And multiplayer completely sucks, because it's basically as if you're a 3D camera behind the first player, and the second player is just there, walking around. Doesn't control the camera doesn't also focus on them. It's just they're there. It's the worst way you can do multiplayer, and I do not recommend it. So that's all the co-op games, multiplayer co-op games, that I haven't played. And then we're going into the sports games I haven't beaten yet. I've come close to this. Mario Tennis Aces is a fine game. I think the power spike thing is way too powerful. But maybe I'm wrong about that. It just seems way too easy to win with it. Whereas other games there was a move that you could more have a chance to hit it back. But not bad. Not a bad game. Okay, there has to be other sports games, other games I have not beaten, right? Oh, 2K Drive. It's fine. I think it's too micro. Last time I played it was too micro, like too thirsty for money, which I don't like, especially in a, you know, a Lego game, but it works enough. Sonic Mania, I think it's yeah, you can do co-op. So, Sonic games are always fun, nice and shiny. I enjoy it. It's fun. I'll have to get D-Moon maybe to join me in some of these Sonic games. Or maybe I'll get another friend to join me, be my Tails. But yeah, overall, Sonic Mania was a really good game. I enjoy it, but I think everyone has heard about it and played it by now, so that's shouldn't be any shock to anyone. So you have Yoshi's Woolly World, or no, this is Crafted World. Yoshi's Crafted World, which is a fun side-scroller with Yoshi and whatnot. Interesting set pieces. I love the crafted aesthetic in it. All the Yoshi games are really fun with their crafted aesthetic. So it's fun going together and trying to get all the stuff, or just playing through. If I would be in your area, I would join in. Yeah, if there's anything you were interested in, let me know about it. Then we can talk on Discord and whatnot. And if you're ever coming to visit, for sure, we can set something up to do a playthrough or whatever. Super Mario 3D All-Stars. The only real game that's co-op is Mario Galaxy, and the co-op partner just kind of shoots stuff. So, overall, for co-op. Great games is not. Mario Sunshine I enjoy greatly. It's not the best 3D Mario, but I think Flood's a really fun addition to it. And I had a lot of fun with it, besides the missions. But the problem is, a lot of the things with Sunshine is it's either pretty easy, or it's just hella hard. There is no in between. But still, not good for multiplayer though. Shovel Knight. This is the Treasure Trove edition, so it has all the editions in it. It's co-op. And yeah, this game's really fun on your own, but having a co-op partner there as well can add for some good climax. What is it? Having some partners there as well can add to the calamity and whatnot. I'm actually trying to get into an exchange program in my next study in a year that might be able to make me able to teach in Canada for a few months. Hey, there you go. Oh, if that's getting closer, let me know, and on Discord we'll talk about location and whatnot, and plan something out. Because that would be fun to have you over every so often. We just do whatever co-op game. But overall, a fun game. Definitely on my radar to play. There's even the newest Shovel Knight stuff that I haven't played yet, that I am excited to play at some point. Travis Strikes Again. This is a lot more. This is another one of the beat-em-ups, like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, but with powers and whatnot. Fun games. I like the No More Heroes story, and it's fun having co-op because your partner can also be there beating the crap out of everyone. But yeah, overall good game, wacky game, fun stuff. Recommend. Super Mario Maker 2. I've played this on the channel. If you look into my what is it? I did a stream of it one time. Also, is it easy to cross the US-Canada border? For if I would get in the US? I don't think it's all that tough. I haven't been to the US in a while, so I don't know how it would be a resident living here, like I being Canadian, going to the US, versus someone from across international coming in to try and cross. I don't think it's overly bad, but I don't 100% know, so I can't really tell you. Yeah, Super Mario Maker, fun to play, fun to have friends with you. Always a fun time. Super Mario Odyssey, this is just like Galaxy but your partner just kind of controls the hat, which is kind of not the worst type of multiplayer, but, you know. It's fun. Super Mario 3D World, plus Bowser's Fury, is a fun one. I love messing with my friends in it, throwing them around. Did we record it? I don't think we did. I don't know if we did. But I know at one point, I kept picking up my one friend and throwing her constantly away from whatever was going on. She was not happy, but I was thrilled. But overall, a great co-op experience together or against each other. Bowser's Fury, someone plays as Baby Bowser. It's a little less enthralling, because I think they just float around and whatnot. But still. For Super Mario 3D World, I definitely recommend it. Super Mario Deluxe also includes the Luigi U. Good. This game always wants the crown. In this game, everyone always wants a crown. Yep, it's a battle. It's always fun. It's definitely one of those games where you just have to go in having fun. Or make it known like, hey, don't mess around with me. I just want to play, you know, for serious. Ethereal. They're all good. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. Another good one. This one's side-scrolling with your friends. Really fun. Yeah. Good. This is where the Toadette thing came from. Toadette turning into Princess Peach. And we got Bowsette, and the world was forever changed. Overall, good game. I recommend it if you want to go for some co-op fun adventure with your friend. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Another fun one. Though this one, it doesn't scale to you having a teammate. So it's literally, everything is the same, but you get a friend with you with their own Pokemon. So it does not make it fair at all. But still fun if you and your friend want to go and collect Pokemon and whatnot. Pretty good game. Pokemon game. Again, I haven't beaten this one. I haven't beaten this version, but I think I've beaten Yellow, Red, or Blue, or whatnot. Overall, good time. Are you even multiplayer? No, you're not multiplayer. Polo Exploration Edition. A fine 3D platformer. I enjoyed it greatly. Not multiplayer. Sail and get it out of here. Here we go. Pikmin 3 Deluxe. I just played through this game and beat it. It's really fun with a partner. It helps out to plan your movements with your partner and whatnot. So it's good to have a teammate there, especially in the mission mode. But yeah, overall, really fun. There's also the bingo party. I unfortunately was only able to play it by myself when I played through the Pikmin 3 series. Just getting the badges and whatnot. But really good. Highly recommend. I love the Pikmin series, so I'm kind of biased, but yeah. And then we have Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. This one is more of a masher, where you kind of just go up and you hit the same button over and over again to attack. You have a weak attack, a strong attack, and then you have special moves you can do that are unique to every character, or somewhat unique to every character, and whatnot. So overall, me and Demoon are actually going through the first one as well as this one. Sometime he'll put them on his channel. Say hello, I love you, but there's no room for you up here right now. Okay, what's your move now? Overall, fine game. Could be better, but still a fun game with co-op partners. Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I actually talked about this earlier in the stream, which if you're watching on YouTube, I may just cut this part out and make it its own thing. But the only co-op in it is for the challenge modes, which overall with these games, I like it. Really fun game overall. I highly recommend it. It's fun, it's funny, you get to use strategy to take out enemies and unique, cool weapons. But the co-op comes down to, it's like any tactics game. I can literally be like, hey, I'm gonna be Mario. Melina, you're gonna be Luigi. Vinny, how about you be Yoshi, etc, etc. And then you just say, okay, what are you doing? Well, I control everything. They pick what they're going to do. Overall, good game. Spark of Hope came out recently. I gotta play at some time this game so I can go through Spark of Hope as well. I have not yet played it, and that saddens me. Luigi's Mansion 3. That actually seems like a good idea. Yeah, that would be a good... This would be a good game. If you want, at some point, I can see about getting another friend in here, and then, yeah, I have the remote. We talk through Discord, and I'd be like, okay, I'm Mario. Here are the selectable characters. Here's what works good together, and we just all take a turns. Yeah, really good for not actually playing co-op versions of the game. Which I'll talk to you and maybe another person, and we'll see about doing it. Because I think it's three-person battles for the main story. Yeah. But moving on, Luigi's Mansion. I love the Luigi's Mansion series. Here you get Gooigi, who is a good teammate, does everything Luigi can do except touch water. Overall, a fun ghost-busting experience. Me and D-Moon went through the whole thing. You can check it on his channel, D-Moon Show. If you can find it. D-Moon Show, Luigi's Mansion 3, we went through the whole thing. Really fun. Loved it. And like I said, I'll have to play through Luigi's Mansion 1 at some time so I can be prepared for the remake of Dark Moon. LEGO DC Villains. It's just your classic DC... Or it's just your classic LEGO adventure. If you played any LEGO game that's offshoot of a licensed material, you'll know how good they are. You kind of just go through areas, you get studs or money to buy more characters. You can play any character you want when you replay a level. This one you can create a lot of them you can create your own character. This one in particular, you can create your own supervillain and give them a lot of good powers to make them whatever you want, plus costumes, etc, etc. Really fun. Highly recommend. Shoot, we gotta hurry up if I want to get through the hard mode. Kirby, I'll just speedrun. Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Good Kirby game. Your teammate becomes Waddle-Dee, just uses a stick. Really fun. Overall, a good adventure to have someone on your side for. Kirby has also just powers he can suck up and become, plus Big Mouth mode. I played through this all the way with Melina. She loved it. She had a blast all the way through, smile on her face and everything. Really good for a nice, simple co-op adventure. Until you get to the end or want to beat it 100% where it gets really freaking hard. So actually I'm gonna go Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. Just like the Fire Emblem Warriors. It's a side-scroll. It's a... Kirby franchise amazing? Yeah. Love the Kirby franchise. Kirby 64 is still one of my favorite games, especially for the Kirby franchise. Though I haven't played a lot of the newer ones before Forgotten Lands, though I will at some point. Hyrule Warriors, just like the Fire Emblem Warriors, you kind of just in a big open area, you just mash to attack, you can upgrade your weapons and whatnot. Good story, fun stuff. There's a whole map for mission mode that takes like the original Legend of Zelda map and you actually like go through every single frame. It has its own missions to do. Really fun. I highly recommend if you like just running out, smashing buttons, and sort of planning it. Me and Eric, who I play Grounded with, have a blast with this every time. I'll have to get him on the show at some point to play this again. And then you have Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, which is a sequel to Hyrule Warriors, but this takes place, surprise surprise, before Breath of the Wild. So this is the fight against Ganon. What happened with the fight against Ganon when he was coming back before he became, or when he was becoming Calamity Ganon. So it's very similar to Hyrule Warriors. If you like that, you'll probably like this. For some reason, I don't know why, but I just didn't get the same feel for this one that I did for the original, Hyrule Warriors. Still a good game, but it just fell off for some reason, and I don't really know why. But another game I'll have to play at some point. Really fun. Like I said, if you like any of the Warriors games where you just run out, mash a button, and fight, take over territory, yada yada, really fun. Guacamelee is a side-scroller, Guacamelee 1 and 2, where you just kind of sumo wrestle. As you go through, you learn moves and whatnot, and you can do it with 2, or I guess 4 players. I think it's co-op and not just battle, but overall I like this game. It was really fun. I would happily play it for the stream at some point. But yeah, overall good games to play, solo or with multiplayer. Good stuff. Collection of Mana. Allegedly it's 3 players. I don't know in what game it is. I played the first one a lot. Final Fantasy Adventure. I don't think you can really see that. Shoot. Anyways. Yeah, I don't know how. I think it's co-op in some regard. I don't really know how. But it's a fine game. I haven't really gotten all the way through it to give a good, honest opinion on it. But I can on Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, I think it is... No. Okay, so this is the same as Galaxy or Ocarina Galaxy, where you just, second player just shoots stuff at enemies to stun them. So it just makes it a little easier for you if you're playing it and have trouble. So overall, if you really need to play multiplayer, you have it. But an awesome game to play solo, though. Really recommend it for a solo playthrough. Now we have Cadence of Hyrule, which I played all the way through. I also have the other Dance of the Necromancer game, which is the one before it. And they're fun. You kind of move and attack on the beat against monsters. The more you stay on the beat, the better you get and whatnot. Yeah, overall this is Legend of Zelda inspired. Never played Captain Toad. I really recommend Captain Toad, Vinny. It's if you've played the Super Mario 3D World, they have Captain Toad levels in it. It's just like that, just expanded to an amazing level. It's a really fun casual game with a lot of puzzle elements that can be kind of tricky to get some things, but I highly recommend Captain Toad. With Cadence, the fun thing about this is every time you play this or the other games, oh yeah, I love those minigames. Yeah, you'll love Captain Toad. It's exactly the same thing, just made into a full-fledged game in every regard that makes it better. A really good adaptation of that. So if you like those minigames, you will love Captain Toad. Highly recommend it. So yeah, every time you play this, and I think the other Crab Masters, Hyrule actually changes, so you can get a new-ish experience every time you play. But yeah, overall, very fun. Highly recommend. Even if you can't keep the beat, it's still very fun. A Hat in Time. Played it. Loved it. Good game. Never played it co-op, though. But yeah, I highly recommend this just on your own. It's a very fun 3D platformer. That, like I said, highly recommend it. If you like 3D platformers, you'll probably love Hat in Time if you haven't already played it. Really fun, wacky characters, and whatnot. So that is all the completed co-op games I have played. So now completed racing, Mario Kart 8. Vinny, you know this one. It's a classic. It's Mario Kart at its finest. I still wish they would have the ability to do duo racings like Double Dash. That's the only thing they could do to make it better, is to have you and a friend on the same kart. The only thing they could do. Really good. As of the making of this video, actually, in summer, we're getting the next, I don't think it's the last, 2 cups. But yeah, highly recommend it. If you like racing games, this is probably one of the best racing games you can ever play. It's a great game. Wii version is better. Mario Kart Wii, yeah, that one I have. I've played it. Love Funky Kong in that. Have to play it again. But yeah. Yeah. I really hope like I said, I really hope we get a dual person on a cart mode at some point. I think that would be really fun. But Mario Kart Deluxe, 8 Deluxe, how can you go wrong? Completed Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, really fun. Everyone probably knows this or has heard of it by now, so I don't say much. Really fun fighter game. Beat your friends to oblivion as different characters from all over Nintendo and other franchises. Yeah, like I said, I don't have much to say. It's just really good, really fun, really good. Classic mode is amazing in this because it mimics a lot of what the actual character's journey is. So, like, I think Mario... I don't know. I've done Mario. I can't remember. It's been a while. But, like, a lot of the classic mode is just references to characters. I think, like, Ryu or someone, all his fights in it are done with stamina. Salem. But yeah, overall, if you don't have it, I highly recommend Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I'll be right back. He's fine. And then we have Nintendo Sports Switch. Fine game. I played it a bit. If you like sports, it's pretty good. I think they added more sports in since I played last. But I just don't have much to say about it. Wii Sports. Who knew? Super Mario Strikers Battle League. I love the Super Mario Strikers game for the Wii. Played that for a bit. Liked it. Probably have to play that and the GameCube version on the channel. I think my friend said there was hazards in the game if you do something other than what we were doing. Because hazards were what made the game. I remember in the Wii version, there was an area where like there was no walls but wind circling around. And at random times, a cow would just go through the field and could take players out. Really fun if you like sports games, I guess. I love the Mario sports games a lot. Always a hoot and a howl. Mario Party Superstar. Again, good game. It's fun. It does a lot of remakes to the original 3 N64 games, bringing in 2 maps from 2 of them, 1 map from another, which is weird. They should have just done 6. And 100 minigames, 100 of the best minigames throughout the whole series. Overall, really fun party game with your friends. Me and Vinny on my channel, if you look on YouTube, me and Vinny have played Mario Party, the first one, before, and it was hilarious. And I just played again with Melina, Sweet and Short, 1783 or something like that, and then someone were going by Crispy Chicken Nugget, and had fun with the first one again. Overall, Mario Party, you cannot go wrong, except if you go into like 9 or whatnot. You mean you played Mario Party and I was crying in the corner the whole time? It wasn't that bad. It was bad, but not that bad. Yeah, Mario Kart 1 is a lot more brutal than I remember. Alright, 2 last games. Which, yeah, I'm missing 1-2 Switch. I must have missed that. 1-2 Switch is basically just a glorified version showing you what all the Wii's capabilities are. There's even another game coming out in the franchise. You had 0 stars and 0 coins. It could have been worse. But yeah, it did not go with you. 1-2 Switch, everybody 1-2 Switch I think is coming out soon. How? I can't answer that. That's for you to discover. 1-2 Switch is kind of a glorified demo pack of everything the Switch can have. Still a lot of fun with your friends. I've played it a few times when it first came out. Overall, not bad 1-2 Switch. if you want some, it should have been cheaper though. It should have been with. It's one of those games that should have been with the console, because it really showed like everything the Switch could do. Anyways, moving on. Mario Golf, Super Rush, really fun golf game. They added some good stuff into it. Like they added a lot of more characters after release. Fun if you like golfing and you like Mario Golf and whatnot. Some really fun, good stuff. And then you have ARMS. For some reason it's in sports. Why is it in sports? It would be fighting, would it not? Yeah, it should be in fighting. I'll change that now. You kind of just are in an arena. You have arms with certain powers that have certain stuff, like it hits hard but moves slow. Every character has their own unique abilities and whatnot. Overall, a fun game to fight in and whatnot if you want to be competitive. And yeah, that is just a taste of all of my games and whatnot. I have so many, and this is only the multiplayer Switch games, and probably not all of them, because as I said, 1-2-Switch is not here, so I'm probably missing a few others as well. But anyways, I am going to move this out, and we are going to get back to Mario Game & Watch Gallery 3. So, I shall be right back. Thank you for watching this. On YouTube, it'll probably be its own thing. So yeah. Thank you for watching. That's all the multiplayer games. I hope you enjoyed my little commentary. If anyone really wants more, let me know. I will, if people want, I will go on a hunt for all of my games. Well, not really a hunt. They're all, like, right there. And we can go through all of them, and I can give my opinions on all of them, if people really want. And then after that, we can go through my movies, and my TV shows, and everything else. Alright, I'll be back. I would love to play multiplayer games. They are fun. And I hope this gave you some views, Vinny, on some of the multiplayer games you may want to play in the future. But I will leave this here. I shall be back after I clean up a bit. See you in a bit, my puppy guys.